Hey guys, it's Dag, and it is Space Thruster Thursday, which means that I don't know what the hell it means. No, actually, it means that we're going to be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I have my gunslinger, my Imperial gunslinger out here. That is Corsi Maul. I don't play these characters that often. Therefore, it's kind of like I forget what their names are. Anyway, Karkori Malls, she is out here with Skadge, and she is located on Makeb. And we're doing the quest line of Makeb to make sure that the earthquakes stop doing stuff. So, before I go too much further, I want to make sure that I talk about today's holiday. Today's holiday is the Parents' Day. Respect for Parents' Day. So now it says, give your parents some love and respect anyone who has raised a child. I want to clarify something. Just because you gave birth to a kid or just because you donated seed for a birth of a kid does not make you a parent. What makes you a parent is that you have stuck around and you have helped to raise that child to be an adult themselves. And so I want to give a shout out to anybody who has either done it by themselves or has had the luck of having a partner and been able to raise a kid and raise children into adulthood, and so that they can go and flourish and be good parents. Hopefully you were a good parent. I know that there are times when I've thought about the fact that maybe I wasn't as good a parent as I had wanted to be. Don't be so hard on yourself, because parenting is not easy. It is a full-time and then some job. So give yourself a pat on the back if your kids are thriving and doing well. And if you're a kid and, when I was a kid, I hated my parents. I think every kid hates their parents at some point, just the way it happens. Give them a little bit of slack. Remember that they've got their own stuff that they're dealing with. And so there. I got two boys. I'm lucky enough to have had a partner that has been with me the entire time in raising these kids. Wifey and I have done this for 28 years, as a matter of fact. And so we're extremely lucky. Are we perfect? Not a chance. You can ask our kids, they'll let you know. We're not perfect. But we sure has given it a good shot. So there. And onward we go. I'm going to send Blizz. I want to have Blizz as my companion at some point, though. You know what? I'm going to do that now. I'm going to swap. I'm going to send this guy packing. And dismiss. Yeah. Oh, stop complaining. And I'm going to bring on Blizz. So we'll see how he does. All right, and then let's see, back to. So let's go kill some shit. Oh, do I have repairs to make? I could probably repair here, huh?
Your money's always good here.
Nope, I can just sell stuff. And
Come again?
yeah. Come again? Piloting, already got that. Alright, let's go. Off we go.
The results are much better than they appear, Master. You'll see.
What'd you say, Bliss?
All authorized destinations.
We're gonna go over
This
this.
is confirmed.
We're gonna go hang out over here. And looks like I'm gonna have to run somewhere. What is here? Satellite support terminal. I don't think I need to talk to you. Thank you. Now get off my map. And it looks like I'm going to have to go down this way and hopefully not have too many people blasting holes in me. Ooh, that's not good. Big tanks. Ugh. And now I got some other folks that are like beating on me. Help! I can tell that, yeah, Blizz is like a little bit lower of a healer, so I need to get him to, I need to get him leveled up a little bit to heal me some more. Defeat regulator forces. Okay, I guess, well, this is all in this area. We're going to keep moving forward. We'll take... I don't know whether that counts. Apparently it does. Okay. Keep and I were talking yesterday when we were playing that Star Wars does a good job of helping you target the next mob that you need to kill, because it's not auto target, but it's like if you're targeting someone in the general direction and then pick up another. Oh, thank you. And then pick up another thing to kill, then that's, there we go, now I'm closer. Then that's going to work out pretty well. Commander's a gold star. This guy is not going down here. There we go, finally. Hello. I just like, okay, detonator. Uh-oh, this guy's coming now. Hello, we're going to go over here, so you need to come this way to try to get him. Alright, so that wraps up the bonus. Now what do I need to do? I need to destroy the hover tanks. That's these things. Oh, okay. And I've been ignoring them. Oops. Ouch. Screw you, droid. Oh, the boy's not going down very quickly either. So if you kill the tank, you end up getting. Oh, you can scavenge the tank. That's cool. Here, Blizz, go do that. Yep, scavenging. The tank has been scavenged, although it's still sitting there. I guess I need to go back and look for the other two tanks. I knew there was one back here. Is there another one that direction? Is that a tank? That is not a tank. Probably, it looks like it's back the other way. Heavy field support. Oh, there's a tank. Okay, we're going to take out this guy, though, first. No! Here, kitty, 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 stop it. Alright, try this again. I wanted that guy. Okay, you can play that game. Here, have one back. Okay, I should be able to finish both of these tanks right here. Okay. I want to test a theory, see if I get rid of the tank, will the droids go away? Yeah, the droid disappears. Okay, that's a good thing. This guy's coming back, so we're going to take care of him. There we go. Liz isn't a bad healer. He's actually pretty decent. So let's get this other tank before the support for the first tank comes back. I'm too far away. Try it again. got a droid behind me. No more droid. He disappeared, right? Yeah. Scavenge that for me, would you, Blizz? And I forgot to collect the goods from this one. Oh, it's already res. Can I not collect it? Is that what it's telling me? Yeah, I blew it. I should have collected the stuff. Oh, I should be able to collect the stuff. But where do I click it to collect it? No, we're not doing this. Okay. Never mind. So now I have to secure the hollow terminals. So there's one. Okay. There's one this way. Should be around in a big circle. Oops. Hello. Do I need to get these guys too? I don't think so. That guy up there I probably need to get. Here comes another dude. Can't see the target. Okay, fine. And got another one coming up behind me. No, that's a kitty over there. Don't need to kill the kitty. All right, we need to go this way to get to the hollow terminal. It's probably in that building. Yep. There's a dude that I probably need to kill. Come on. Really? A couple of droids down there I want to avoid. Let's see if we can get this guy. Field Hollow Terminal.
The hover tanks have been destroyed, and the mercenaries have been routed.
Ah.
We have observed the enemy's flight. Riots have begun across the planet.
The Hutts just authorized the execution of any civilians not carrying ID. The mercenaries are demanding a raise.
We were counting on that much. Is there something else?
Some of the civilian leadership seems reluctant to take this opportunity to strike. We think they're laying low and regrouping. But if we're going to steal the Isotope 5, we need the civilian leaders organizing a full-on revolt. If I set up a meet, can you push them?
Diplomacy isn't my specialty, but I can try to make a revolutionary see the light.
There's a man named Polis Avesta, who's got influence with the rebels. He's holed up at an old plantation. You've already got half the planet riled up. Win over Avesta, and he'll make sure everyone's pointing the right way.
Alright. I've got everybody turning their stuff into me now. Yay. So I need to go back the other direction. I figured the gold star would go after me. See if I can get around the corner without him hitting me, though. Yay. So if you if you are new to the stream, what I'm doing is, well, obviously I'm leveling my character, but there's more to it. I'm following the storyline for this particular character because on McKeb, what we chose to do was to try to get the we're trying to get the Isotopes 5, which is something that the Hutts want desperately. And if we can get it, then it's more advantageous for the Empire to have it than for the Hutts, obviously. So one of the things that this particular storyline, the direction that we took was to get the natives to revolt against the Hutts, and that way we would be able to distract everybody and go in and steal the isotopes. But there's also earthquakes happening on McKeb that we have just discovered is because of the Isotope 5 mining operation. So we haven't gone deep enough into the storyline to find out what's going on with that, but we will soon uncover it, I'm pretty certain. Okay, so we need to go in this place right here and avoid all these little critters, probably. Oh, we got a lore object. Oh, well, so much for the critters getting away from us. Are we done with these guys? Are you quite finished? Let's go inside. All right. How are you guys? Fine. Shall we kill stuff in this room? Oh, is there any... Actually, there's nothing in this room to kill, but there might be something to steal. Nothing? I was hoping that maybe you could open these boxes or something, and it's like, nah, they look like you could, but they're not. Okay. Here we go. Polis Avesta.
Stay back! Not one move!
Careful, ground team.
Listen to their voices. They cannot defeat you, but they stand defiant.
I've come for Polis Avesta. Where is he?
Right here. I received your message. You freed the settlements, and I'm grateful. But why would the Empire get involved at all?
My employers don't share their reasons. But if I were on the Dark Council, I'd be worried about Hutt expansion. We've given you an opportunity to fight back. You need to take it, and organize a planet-wide attack.
And what if we say no?
If you say no, we walk away and don't speak again. Simple enough.
Fair enough. But I'll need to talk to the others. I can't make this decision for the whole planet.
I think that's a good sign. Once Polis is on board, get out and I can tip off the regulator mercenaries. Let them know Polis's attack is coming. Maximize the blood and fury.
Give the regulators information on their foes, and we can draw out this fight as long as possible. Well done.
Thank you.
These rebels battle for their people against unthinkable odds. They deserve our admiration.
It's done. Within 12 hours, we'll coordinate raids on the regulator bases and Hutt palaces. But we're still outmatched. Stay and help us plan.
I have other business, but when the fighting starts, I'll be there.
Then we'll see you on the battlefield.
I have what I need. Do I tell the regulators or not?
Tell them, but I don't want a bloodbath. We may be using them, but the rebels deserve better.
As you wish. We'll await you at the gravity hook.
Right, back to the gravity hook, obviously. Let's go hook some gravity. More kitties. Hey, kitties. Now I got tanks up here. Are they going to start firing at me too? Probably. We got a mission. This is for heroics. We're not going to do any today though, because we're just doing questing. But I wanted to see if there was another lower object. We've already uncovered this, but here's a medical droid.
Do you require medical attention?
Probably, yeah. And then some of my junk. Boy, I gotta clean out my bags. I say that every time though. Clean my bags. Is there anything I can sell here? I've got a bunch of gear. I don't think I can. I don't think I can really sell anything here right now. Anyway. Okay. Well, let's go. Oh, I needed to go that way anyway. Hi, shuttle. Back to the main hub. Oh, I've got mail, don't I? I got a ton of mail, actually. Let's see what I've got here. Okay. 7 days ago, I got a picture. Woohoo! So we'll claim that. And if you haven't figured it out, I keep all my old mail just to be able to look at stuff. But it's been over a year since I've looked at the mail for this character. So I got a new speeder. Claim. I already have that one, but yeah, it's okay. I got a pet. So I'll take that. And what's this? Oh, okay. I'll take some cash. Always taking the credits. That's always a good thing to have. And then what's this? Unclaimed items. I'll claim those. I think that's it. Anything else? All right. And let's see if I can like clean out anything in here. That I can. Another one of those. Speeder I've already got, but no, I don't have to like save it. There's the pet. Yay! And this is credits. Bunch of extra stuff. All right. Cool and groovy. What happened to where's my trusty companion? Hi, Blizz. I think there's something here that you might like. Yay. He did. No influence. No influence. No influence. No influence. No influence. No influence. Okay. Oh, Zerka care package? What's in the care package? Ooh. Materials. And we'll take the skyhook upstairs. Wrong way. Gotta go this way. No. No, that's the right way. Just have to go around in circles here. Hello, group. Go talk to my minions here. 16 settlements in rebellion. 2 mining crews taking no hostages. My team say that they're outgunned, huh?
The regulators walk. The Hutts took our planet from us. Now we take it back.
Pakamalamaku. A perge kikama.
Every channel
Sir.
looks the same.
We're getting a few hours before the fighting settles. That's our window to break into Stronghold 1 and steal the Isotope 5.
Okay.
You've
brief
had
me
time
under.
to prepare. Show me everything.
Stronghold 1.
Right. The vault facility is built into a volcanic mesa, with a single entrance above the magma. It's also got sensors, alarms, enough to catch any thief who gets inside.
We don't want to alert the Hutts before we have to. Can we neutralize the systems?
Our science consultant has a proposal.
Niga manik nagig oya. Makini
It is pleasing Andrew Pro on loan from the New Thinking something. A series of high-powered explosives safely detonated in the caves.
Mem amgap kugap. Kramanik. Unka kiga mayamak.
Ground quakes, etc. Okay.
Assuming I proceed with a frontal assault. What then?
My squad will follow your initial insertion to cover your escape route. Once inside, expect heavy resistance. Regulator mercenaries and automated security, yes. But also specialists loyal to the Hutt cartel.
There's also the Hutt's prototype Isotope 5 droid. Assuming it's online, which we probably should. Still trying to find its weak points, but we're out of time.
It has to be more than a name and a power source. What can the droid do?
Nulilak apa jam
Assisting Science Bureau database consulting with Dr. Nevo. Defensive capabilities may include ray and particle shielding, possible gravity field. Defensive capabilities may include
We
high
estimate the
energy
Hutts have mined
something.
about 100 kilos of Isotope 5. You'll be able to move it by hand with Sitharat's help. I think that's everything. We're at your service.
Yes, you are.
Things are about to get tense. What's the mood of your people?
Frankly, no one came here expecting to survive. But we all want to see it through.
This is our redemption.
Not for all of us. Sergeant Bederu is doing it for his family. Honthor wants to set an example for his people. But we're ready to save the Empire. You'll get the Isotope 5 off-world.
You didn't mention your own reasons for coming along.
I'm here because cataloguing cargo for the Ministry of Logistics didn't seem enough anymore. Nodrin, send that data on where to plant the explosives. Sitharat, get your team ready. All hands, let's go.
Now, I don't like her eyeshadow, but I definitely like her attitude. Okay, so I'm going to get an upgraded bracer, and this is a reputation trophy. Woohoo! And I reached level 53! Yay! Alright, let's get the bracer on because that's going to be an upgrade. Yes. And let's get out of here. And I have to go all the way around because, of course, they have the elevator on the other side of this thing. They couldn't make it easy. It's like, no, we want you to run all the way around to the other side. Okay. Where am I going? There. Okay. Gravity hook ring. That means I'm taking the down elevator. And now I've got to go hop on another taxi. That's the one thing about McKeb is like you can't get anywhere without flying.
Tunnel route is confirmed.
All right, and we need to go do what? We need to plant the charges in the southern cave, and then we got a bonus of the stuff of nightmares. All right, and let's go. Those kiddies didn't want to chase me. They were chasing the other guy that was in front of me. All right, we're going to take care of that. Whatever it is. And we got some scavenging to do while we're here. And there's something I need to click on, and whoever it is like masked because I saw the guy already, and he's like clicked on it. Now I have to sit here and wait for it to res. It's like, God dang it. All right, I'll just sit. I like these people that like, oh, I'm going to beat that person. Yeah, I beat him. All right, good for you. Have a nice day, idiot. Let's see. The support structure. I can't do anything with it still. There's got to be a way to click on it, but I can't tell if the guy that snuck in front of me, yeah. I just got to wait. And it's no use going to the next one because it's going to be the same thing. He will have beat me there, and I'll have to sit around and wait. I think. Plant charges. All right, so where do you plant the charges? There. Now I can click on it.
First detonator set.
All right, that one's done. Ooh, this guy is cute. So what is he? He's a gold star. Let's go kill a gold star. Let's see what he's all about. Get rid of him a little bit. Give me a little breathing room. He's going down pretty quick, but he also... I don't think he does a whole hell of a lot of damage. It doesn't appear to be. But... Ooh! I got a Nightmare Beast thyroid gland. Just what I needed. Okay, what in the hell are you going to do with a thyroid gland? Junk. Well, I guess you turn it in is what you do. All right. Can I click on this yet? There we go.
We're picking up wildlife down there with you. We're guessing the quakes are disturbing the ecosystem. Doesn't help you, I suppose.
Okay, so underworld tentacle. Is it still there? Who knows? I guess running through that thing wasn't a good idea, huh? Alright, now we have to go to the cave and plant charges, which means I gotta go through all of these guys. So the advantage that the other guy had is he can, like, he can go and sneak his way in. I can't do that. I don't have that kind of a setup. Alright, these guys are all gone. What do you get out of this one? I got a girdle. Alright. I know girdle's a belt, but you know, I am a child of the 60s. My mother wore girdles. They were not pretty. Not like you would see in Bridgerton, anyway. Yeah, definitely not. More like, holy crap, Mom, what are you trying to shove yourself into that thing for? Stop beating me around. Oh, I almost ran right into this guy. I guess I'll wait. All right, we'll do this. More scavenging to do.
Registering the detonator. Still no hut activity detected.
We gotta go the long way. Kitty dead. Dead kitty. Oh, what was that? Reputation. And crap. Reputation and crap. And stuff. And things. So I guess we'll go in this way. I'm gonna leave that guy alone. Did I go the wrong way? Yes. I gotta go the other way. Oh, did I get this guy now? Yes. Okay, fine. Liz, why are you, like, aggroing things? Stop pissing these things off, would you? Ooh, it's got bad breath. Oh, shit. Really? Should have looked behind me before I started doing that, huh? Soul has bad breath. There we go. Damn. That was brutal. Let me get out of there. Yep, wrong thing. Ah, I didn't want any of those. I wanted inventory. I got 128. Oh, still not as good as what I already have. Okay. Where was the thing I needed to touch? Touchy over here. All right, now I need to go back again and into that cave that I originally looked at. Or can I go this way? You know what? I'm pretty sure I have to go through the cave. I don't think it's going to let me go the other way. I'll probably run into something that I have to backtrack around. Plus, I'll open up some of the map. Hi. Don't mind me, just making my way through. Same. Oh, goodbye. Oh, fine. Okay, got rid of that guy. That was one way to do it, I suppose. Oh, well, shit. I did go the wrong way. Okay, I'm going to have to go back through, probably kill him, this guy on the way back through again. Nah, he won't chase me. Well, he will chase me for a little while, but then he'll, like, give up. See? He already gave up. So, how do I get over there? I need to... It looks like there's a trail, right? But there isn't. And I need to be right there. So maybe it's this direction? It's... Oh, I see. I got a touchy-touchy over there. Hooah! And let's kill these things. Now they'll talk to me.
The last of the charges are in place. Support team, confirm.
Confirming. We'll get a major ground quake when those go off. Recommend you find shelter before detonation. The mercenaries' landing pad isn't far. Should be sturdy enough not to collapse.
What about the Hutts and Lord Sitharat's team?
The Hutts and the mercenaries are still busy with the revolt. Lord Sitharat and his strike team are on a mesa 3 kilometers north, waiting for word. We're all set. It's over to you.
Alright, and now I have to go through that cave again and wake everybody up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find someplace where I don't have things chasing me. Although, there's no guarantee. I'm pouring coffee if you're hearing something weird in the background. Because I have a thermos here with my hot coffee in it. Yay. Caffeine. Must have. And we'll put that on my heating pad. And we'll go back over here. I think I can hang out like right here. Because I'm going to take a quick break. And I will be back shortly. Hang in there. Is back. Is back. Yeah, so we're going to go through that cave again and keep going with this. That was the stuff that got me, that knocked me off my mount. Wow. Bliss is going, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Would you stop going over that shit? Stay out of the shit. There we go. Oh, God. Let's see if these guys that I killed that were just on the other side. Oh, he's still here. Hello. Yeah, these guys are back, see? So I'm going to go through them and then turn around and kill them once they dismount me, see? Called it. I'm also far enough away from the creature that it won't come and get me, too. And secure the hollow terminal. Is it over there somewhere? Probably. Or they're going to make me hunt for it, aren't they? Bet you it's... Let's see. Oh, there it is over there. Okay, so we're going to grab these guys. Hello. Hi, don't mind us. We're here to make life miserable. Did I get anything of value to either Blizz or myself? No.
This is the ground team, preparing to detonate charges.
Acknowledged.
So much for taking cover.
Status report?
Nanikara Mirek Adam. Ja Uklibik.
There's a general alarm going out, but that's standard for a groundquake of this magnitude.
And the stronghold won't be getting reinforcements while the Hutts are putting down the revolt. You're clear to go inside.
Do we have schematics? Security rosters? What am I facing in there?
Sending the blueprints now. We know the place is full of regulator mercenaries and Hutt cartel specialists, but we're light on details. Lord Sitherath's team will follow you in and hold the upper levels open. Good luck.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm going to need it. And now I got to go back through... Oh, no, I don't have to go back through, but I'm going to go down the center of the map now. See if I can avoid some of these folks. And we're going to go this way. Oh, and we got some more folks here that we have to take care of. Okay. Oh, I could take care of at least one of them. Whatever you say, buddy. I wonder if I can, like, kick these guys off on the side. That'd be kind of fun. Nope. Can't kick them off the side. Bummer. Where did he come from? I was going to say there's a gold star over there. I need to take him out. I would gotta be careful doing that. I could just see myself like rolling to one side and then having them kick me right off the edge. Whoa! That'd be fun. Not. Alright, we're inside here. Infiltrate the Stronghold 1.
Office is nearby. If you take control, you can open the lower levels.
Mr. Cybertech. I don't think we're gonna kill the scientist. He's useful. Oh, you might. Well, I don't know. Yeah, nah. We're gonna keep going. Go to the main level, which is either up or down. I don't know. So there's a bunch of these scientists. I wonder how many of them are going to get killed if I do AoEs. Let's find out. Alright, I gotta kill 20 of these guys. We'll leave the scientists. Yeah, they don't count anyway towards the 20. Oh, I didn't even know these guys were like standing right behind me. Oh, that's because they turn red after. Bummer. Okay. Oh, hello. Liz is going, why did you go after the gold star, dude? That was not the best thing to do. Just shut up and heal me, Blizz. Did we leave some guys over here? Well, there's one droid over there. Oh, there's a couple guys there. Okay, let's go get this. We'll clean these guys out first. And do it this way. See if I can catch that guy in the back. Is there another one over here? I don't see it. It's gotta be this way then. Oh, hello. You're a nuisance. Scavenge his ass, would you? Thank you. How many more? I got 6 more. Oh, the turrets are going to count too, probably. Well, let's see. I don't know why I did that. I just did it. Just for fun. So I got 2 more dudes I gotta kill. I don't know whether they're going to be on the other side of this door or not. Let's find out.
How did you not double the guard?
Probably not.
Those are ground. They happen every week. You mercenaries have gotten soft, guarding a rich little planet all these years. The regulators weren't worth buying off.
You're in command here? What's your name?
You? I am Enforcer Vorjak, loyal hand of the Archon, and 17th of my family to possess the honor of service. Where these imbeciles have failed to end you, I will succeed. Attack!
I doubt it. We gotta go up there.
We must warn the Hutts. We must.
You will do nothing. Hunter. With
Hey,
your
Lord.
leave, we will hold position here. No one will pursue you. No one will close off your escape route.
Your team looks hurt. How bad is it?
All of them yet live. Your attention honors them.
My lord, I'll start trying to access the security controls. Maybe we can link them to the gravity hook.
Begin.
Maybe you can.
If we can bring Stronghold 1 under your control, perhaps it will be of use. We shall await your word.
Oh, you gotta be... Do I have a disease now? Okay, I did. I'm okay now. Is that Viracrol or whatever it is? Bummer. Blizz, where are you? Come on, dude. Let's go. Did Blizz join me? I don't know. There he is.
Please use all products only as intended.
He took the long way home. Alright, so we're not going to keep that. Well, I can't use that anyway, so we're going to get rid of it. And bracers typically, they don't show up on this character anyway. I'm going to get rid of that. What else can I get rid of? Warzones I don't play. Warzone. Counterfeit chips. Okay. Blaster cannon. I don't use cannons. Med pack I don't need. Med pack I don't need. Alright, I think we're good at the moment. I'm not going to sell those. I'm going to use them. Conquest points. Yeah, I could always use the conquest points, right? So give me the conquest points. Accept those. Some more conquest points. Now I got some more stuff to sell.
Do you require medical attention?
Sell the junk. And there we go. Oh, I got a pack too. Let's see what's in the pack.
Be well.
Contains a gift for your companions. And there's a moderate one. I gotta find all of them again because they scattered them everywhere. Pieces of armor. Anything worth? Oh, yeah. Okay, that was of value. So let's do this. I've got a belt. That's an upgrade. I've got a Assault Relic. Oh, okay. So we're going to replace the 98 version of that. Yeah, that's much, much better. And what else? We've got a pistol. They're both 132s. This is an offhand, so it's got to go in the offhand slot anyway. So it's going to go up here. And I think that's it. Oh, nope. There's also a... So those are both low, 92 and 98. Let's get rid of the 92. That's looking better, although it's still not really high. 132. What else is really low here? Oh, I still got a more, yeah, that's pretty low. What's the other one that I took off? It's got to be lower because I would have replaced it with lower stuff. Yeah, it's 92. Oh, and I also have bracers. Okay. Upgrade the bracers. Now I'm a little bit higher. So some of this stuff I'm going to get rid of right now. So take the bracers. Take that. What else? There was something there and there. Those are all items that I can't see anyway. Bracers. More bracers. Level 22 bracers? Ouch. And we're going to like throw stuff up there so things stop getting mixed up. Fill up the slots. There. Looks a little tidier now. Although I think there was like... Was there another item? Okay, we're not trying to do that. That's a cartel. Oh, large. Living large for this guy. Yay. Was there one more? I guess it was... Nope, probably not. Okay. I shall. Blizz, I got some stuff for you. I'm going to give you a large gain. I want to see where he is. Let's see. He is now a level 6. Cool. So yeah, just giving him that busted him over level 6. Let's see what the moderate one does. You get a little bit of a tick. Yeah, you can see it increase just slightly. But the large one probably gave him a huge boost. And I don't have anything else that he wants. And we're good. Oh, hello. Got turrets beating on me. Fine. Let's see, I want a different companion or different pet. Is that the only pet I've got? Oh, we got all these guys coming. Guess we're going to have a party. Stop it. There we go. Am I heading in the right direction? Probably not. I need to go... Well, now I am, yes. Okay. And we're going to take care of these guys. Unlock the central vault door. It is now unlocked.
Support to ground team. Sithrat's men got us into Stronghold 1 scanners. Radiation levels spiked just ahead of you.
This is our last chance to strategize. How do I destroy that thing?
7.8 watt.
Okay, normally I would read everything that's on the screen. The problem is that these guys, they speak too quickly, and I find that I don't think there's a way to slow down the dialogue in Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'll have to dig into the settings and see if I can like delay between on the auto dialogue. See if I can delay it. If you follow me and you've seen me watch Final Fantasy, a lot of times you have to like hit, click your mouse button or click a key on the keyboard in order to get it to scroll to the next part, and that can be annoying as hell too. So it's kind of a balance thing. I don't read very quickly. I never have. I've not been a speed reader. And so, yeah, it takes me a little bit of little bit in order to read something. And as a result, I can't read this stuff that quickly.
What about taking control of the prototype? It could be a major asset.
Fortunately, its systems are separate from the facilities. Transferring data, upload the software into the automated defenses. I will humbly work with Lord
Get ready then.
somebody.
Good luck in there, ground team.
And that's it. Oh, the droid woke up. Hello. Hi. How's it going? It's a mechanical kitty. And I'm trying to remember this fight, because it's like not pretty. Yeah, see, you don't want to be in the red when you get nailed like that. It's like, God damn it. Oh, it's immune. I forgot about that. Okay, so I got to go over and turn off the control panel in order to get it to not be immune any longer.
The reprogramming is
There we go.
Nodrin and Lord Sithrat should be able to fire the guns.
Do which? Can I still not kick its ass? I guess not. What am I supposed to do? Defeat the prototype. Well, defeat the droid. No kidding. Okay, automated cannon. Already clicked on this, so I can't. Gotta do something with the cannon? Oh, they're over here. I gotta go click the cannons over there. Yeah, see, now it's Is there another panel I gotta click? Thing's still protected. So which, I already clicked on that one. That one's not available. Do I have to go upstairs? Guess I do. Is there another one upstairs I gotta do? Is there another? Oh, yep, there's another panel. What do you know? Do I go to the next one now? Oh, now we got these fun little gadgets to have to deal with. Oh, they're taking care of everything, but it's still protected, so I still need to go upstairs. Go this way. Hi. Go away. Tarjay is dead. Already got this, but it's still protected. So what is it that's I guess we'll go down. Oh, there. I gotta go click that panel. God, this is annoying as hell. Oh, you're the cause of my pain and agony at the moment. Some of my pain and agony, not all of it. And the thing's still protected. Blues is not doing well. Oh, he's doing okay. Do I have to go back upstairs again? Oh, nope. Got another one over here I have to do. Thing is still protected. What? Oh, got some more of these guys. Nope, that's the automatic cannon. Automated cannons. Do I have to go back upstairs again? Okay, none of these panels will lit up down here, so that means must be something upstairs I have to go get. Nope, these things are all... Oh, nope, that one's... Did I do it? Nope. I moved. Ah. Asteroids. Hello. Okay, that one I can't touch. And it's still protected. Alright, so I guess we're going to go down. Because now it's got to be one of the panels down here. So it's either a panel upstairs or it's a panel downstairs. So which one's lit up here? This one over here is. I just hunkered down again. Oh, is it? Yeah, I still can't. I gotta go over here and see if I can target this one. Okay, so the two panels on the bottom. Probably now I have to go upstairs. Okay, whoever came up with this fight is just fucking evil. I'm sorry. Yep. See? Told you. Gotta get this one. Can I get this one too? Oh, I got all kinds of droids after me. And it's still protected. Where are the droids that are trying to kill me now? Oh. Yeah, okay. God damn. That fight was brutal as hell. Okay, I want this guy, I want his ass gone. That was just obnoxious. Go upstairs, go downstairs. Go upstairs, go downstairs. And then we go to the vault. There's a storage vault. It's bigger on the inside.
Support team, I found storage tanks, but they're mostly empty. There's only one sample left.
That can't be right. Keep looking.
The vault goes on. Nadrin, continue to scan.
Bomogala apayang. Inilama imi amka angap.
They couldn't have. The Hutts used it all. They used up the isotope to make a damned army.
Darth Marr didn't ask for a legion of Isotope 5 droids, but that's what he's going to get.
Kala jiwa nimok. Ebemgam nyama naya aikam.
If they're not active, we need to regroup, figure this out.
More of these guys? And a hut. Please stay.
First Archon of the new Hutt Empire, and Shadow Chief of the Conquest World Macabre. I'd been wondering about the Empire's presence here for some time, but of course, you wanted the isotope.
I've never heard of a Hutt Archon, or met a Hutt who spoke Basic.
The title dates to an age when the Hutt autarchs ruled. You would not remember. I speak Basic, so I know you understand. The only Isotope 5 left on Macabre is locked in the planet's core, and when that explodes, there won't be any left at all. Our army of droids is being assembled at facilities across the planet. Your Empire has nothing. Rumor is, even your Emperor is missing.
Tell me what you know about those rumors. The Sith Emperor.
The Sith Emperor is presumed dead by the Jedi. They're almost ready to go public with the claim, but that's all I know. Now let's see how many droids it takes to eliminate you. More than one, I wager, but not many.
This is Lord Sitherath. There are reinforcements coming. We are under attack.
And I gotta kill this guy? Yeah, looks that way. Okay. He's going down faster than the other one did. Program termination online. Visceration. Yeah. Online.
Hunter. My team is attempting to aid you from the security center, but we cannot hold long. Awaiting orders.
What's the opposing force? What's your status?
I have 2 men down, and we face at least 30.
Kala jiwa nimok. Ebemgam nyama naya aikam.
Notrin, you're going to get them all killed.
We will do our duty.
Bastard. Between you and Sitherath, we might be able to lower the Stronghold's heat shield and flood the vault with lava.
The droids would be buried in molten rock, but I doubt Sitherath's team would survive long enough to see it.
Sitherath will obey. We lower the heat shield and obliterate those things.
Fine. Looks like you'll have to disrupt the vault heat shield overrides. Sitherath's adjustments and the quake damage will do the rest.
Bemkanaya nugan. Ejinim naya lak umnan mege.
We know our part, but move quickly. The droids shall burn.
Okay, we're going to go, like, toast the droids. And toast the other guy as well. The Sith. The true Sith. Oh, thank God that robot's gone. Okay, we got this group over here to take care of, so I shall start working on these guys.
First override destroyed. Sitharat, over to you.
3 more mercenaries dead. Protect the controls.
Here goes.
Sergeant Tabrex is down. My technician is bleeding on the console, but we will do our part.
Heat shield at 40%.
Got him.
Last one. Sitharat, your status.
My men are dead. I am alone against many, but I know my duty. Lowering the heat shield.
You kept your word, and you fought well. Sometimes that's all you can ask for.
Are not what I expected, Hunter.
And... oh, they didn't show him getting toasted.
You should get out before lava floods your section. We'll see you at base.
Alright, now we get to get out. Probably have to go through a bunch of people again. Or maybe not. Okay. Medical.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Oh, missed it. Missed the elevator. Gotta wait for the elevator to come back down. There we go. So I have to tell a story. Wifey and I finally got a chance last night to watch the Olympic opening ceremonies. I now understand why the French think we're a bunch of fucking idiots. I swear to God, I thought it was a pretty cool opening ceremonies. I liked all of the diversity. I liked all of the symbolism that they had in there. Having the torchbearers from the different countries represented, that was actually pretty cool. I remember watching one of the Olympics where Zidane was actually playing And it was neat to see him do that. The horsemen doing the parkour throughout the entire Paris area, that was neat. All of that was very well done. I thought they could have had a little less of the fashion show. I think that was just nothing wrong with it. It was just too much of it, you know. They kept showing it. I know it kind of went on for a while and stuff like that. And it's like, okay. I was trying to understand if you were an actual observer there. It's like, what would it be like to actually be there and watch it? Because I can't for the life of me figure out where you would be that you would actually be able to benefit from watching it in person. It seemed like it was something that was only for those that are watching it on TV. Also, all of the other thing that caught me off guard were all of the celebrities. This is about amateur, well, it used to be about amateur athletics. And here they have, you know, Beyonce and everybody else doing their stuff. And it's like, yeah, I thought that was a little overly done. So I wasn't really enamored with that whole line, you know, how they did that. Having Peyton Manning, I thought Peyton Manning was just lost. He did not belong there at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, the big joke they tried to do was, you know, he was a quarterback for American football team, so they have him wearing one of the cuffs that they used to have all the plays on and stuff, and I'm going, that's really, really kind of chintzy and stuff, and they're looking for some way to, like, make him look relevant, and they just really couldn't do that. There wasn't a way to do it very well. I thought Kelly Clarkson was actually pretty good as a host. Mike, I guess he's from like the Today Show or something like that. He doesn't do anything for me. Just like whatever. There were also some kind of off comments that probably should not have been made with regards to politics and stuff like that. Again, this is about the athletes. It's not about, you know, relevant current affairs and stuff like that. Really, that was unnecessary to bring into the entire thing. So I was a little disappointed with their emphasis on that. But again, yeah, I understand, excuse me, I understand why it is that the Parisians and French think we're idiots. Because we are. It's like all of the hullabaloo last week on Twitter with regards to that stuff. It's just like, you morons. Had absolutely nothing to do with anything that you guys were like thinking it had to do with. And it's like, so whoever came up with that ought to be beaten over their head. And I'm sure it was like, there was a particular reason why they did that, but it's like, you don't need to talk about it. It was unnecessary. Hello. I guess I'm going to kill this guy this time around, huh? Dead bodies strewn all over this cave. So we also watched the men's the men's team gymnastics, and I thought that was very cool. I enjoyed that quite a bit. The one thing that puzzled me was there was one of the teams that they didn't show at all, and I couldn't understand why aren't they showing it. And like the Canadians, they didn't show any of the Canadian gymnastics, and yet there were times during the all-around where the Canadians actually led or were in second place as far as points were concerned, but you never saw any of the Canadians do it. So it's kind of like, why? Do we have something against Canadians now? I don't understand. It's like, why are we ignoring the Canadians? I don't get this. Oh, get out of the shit. Come on, Dag. Let's try this one more time. Got a few of these guys who are going to chase me, probably. But now I can go through them rather quickly. And another cave. Yay. Those must be the doggies with the bad breath. The ones that go, ah. Now, the question is, are these guys going to protect me? Probably not. Because here come a couple doggies. Oh, the doggies left. Yay. Okay. So, satellite support terminal, is that what I have to deal with? I don't think so, but let's see. Do I have...
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Okay, who do I talk to? There's a transport. Okay.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
And off we go. Did I ever pick up this lore? I don't know. Gravity hooks. I think I did. Oh, now I do. Now I've got it. I didn't have it before. Okay, this is going to be a sad reunion because the other guy died. I think he would have died regardless, so it wasn't like I was going to be able to keep him alive by making a different choice.
The Hutts are aware of your presence, and the Isotope 5 is gone.
Yes, my lord. We have a sample, and there's more in the core, but I failed.
Today, 3 planets fell to Republic butchers. I sacrificed those worlds and my legions to buy time for this operation. You are responsible for what happened on Makep.
I do my job, no more, no less. Why is the isotope so vital? Blame the Hutts, not me.
This operation was a failure before I arrived.
It's their
fault. The Hutts started building Isotope 5 droids long ago.
You will deal with the situation at hand. We have a chance to forge a new empire. An empire united in loyalty and passion, not simplistic dedication to an unseen emperor. But fail to procure the Isotope 5 and the Empire dies forever. Solve this.
He's been looking for options. And we
can't
cannot.
mine the isotope ourselves before the planet explodes. Even if the Hutts cooperated, we'd never get enough.
Maybe there's another option. Could we synthesize the material? Or mine it on another world?
Memgam gamgi, nina gegwan, amnerna hanak.
So we're back at the start. Without Makeb, there is no Isotope 5.
If the Isotope 5 is locked in the core, and the core is about to detonate, then that's where we need to focus. How do we slow the destruction of the planet? How do we save Makeb?
I don't know if that's possible.
Beraka karam kara, ninyamak oramag yang megik.
All right.
How many men can this team afford to lose? Say, 1 per hour until the job is done? Find a way to save Makeb. Do it fast.
Gotta take the typical Sith approach, right? Don't tell me no. Just do it. Smack.
They think they have something. Even if we can save the planet, though, the timing... If the Hutts realize the planet's not about to blow, they'll never leave willingly. We can't afford a ground war. We still need them to evacuate.
We don't even know what's possible. Take it one problem at a time.
Kala jiwa nimok. Bemgam nyama naya aigam.
Taris engineering post here. Stabilizing Makeb's core is theoretically possible, but we don't have enough data.
Quest Geosurvey Station. We need to induce the Isotope 5 inside Makeb to release an energy pulse, allowing us to map all of its deposits.
Mem amgap kugap, kramanik, kiga mayamak.
To perform the invaluable experiment, however, you would need to travel underground to the core of the planet. We recognize the inconvenience. How would we do
Traveling
that?
kilometers below Makeb's surface won't be simple. We aren't equipped for deep core mining.
If we do this, our best access point is the laser drill shaft, where the Isotope 5 was originally discovered. The shaft runs kilometers under a mining station, and it's been abandoned, so probably treacherous. But less chance of Hutt interference.
Every second, this planet comes closer to destruction. I'll go. Keep working on the plan.
Laporam amka, mamni nikag, nagnaya mamni, kambram.
Be careful. The center of a planet isn't built for people.
You think? Okay, so I get 138 increase. So it'll be, this one's mastery, endurance, accuracy, and power. This one is identical? No. Power. Oh, this one is critical rating. I think that's the one I want. And let's see, I gotta go to this one in order to put it on. 138. We're going to get rid of the red one because that's only 98. So yeah, that'll give me a little bit of a boost. Cool and groovy. All right. That is all that I have time for today. I got to get on and edit some stuff from earlier this week. If I don't see you until next time I see you, have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Have a wonderful evening. I love you all. Thanks for joining. See you soon. Bye now.